This is Jonathan Aguilar here for Pro Boxing Fans. Delighted to be joined by three of Frank Warren's boys, finally, at the third attempt. Denzel Bentley, Louie Lynn and Chris Bourke. Lads, how are you all doing?
Yeah, good, cheers,
Good,
mate.
thanks. I'm good. How you doing?
Yeah, all good, all good. Obviously, all three of you are fighting on Saturday night, all in the hotel now. Let's start with Louie. How was your lockdown?
Yeah, it was alright, mate. It was alright. Not great, but can't complain. You know what I mean? I had a chilled one and just parked up with my family, really, mate. That's it, and standing training, bit of running and that.
Denzel, same with you. Get up so much?
No, nothing really. There was nothing special about it. Happy to get back, but other than that, it is what it was.
What did you watch? Any box sets?
Yeah, I watched loads. I watched loads. I watched Queen of the South. Finally got around to watching that because I never watched it. New season of Last Kingdom came out. I watched that. I watched a few new ones as well, like On My Block, Lock and Key. I watched loads. I can't remember all of them. I'd have to go through my Netflix to figure it out. But I watched a lot. I didn't enjoy all of them though, but I watched a lot.
Chris, same with you? All good?
Yeah. Bit of Netflix, chilling, and stuff as well.
All right. What's the hotel like? You just got in. Talk me through. What's going on?
Not bad. It's all right. We got tested, came back, and ended up taking a nap. A bit longer than I was meant to, but it's all good.
Chris, we'll start with you. You got your title fight coming up, Southern Areas title fight against Ramez Mahmood. How are you feeling?
Yeah, feeling good. I've trained hard. I've had a good camp, and just want Saturday to hurry up. Really, it's been like a long time coming.
I mean, it's a great opportunity against Ramez Mahmood. I spoke to him the other day. He's in confident mood. What do you know about him?
I haven't really seen much of him. I've seen a little bit. He's got a nice, good defense, and he's a fit lad, and he's won it at the weight above. So I'm not surprised he's confident, but I'm confident too.
Yeah, I've done a lot of rounds with Chris this campaign. He's on top form and he's sharp, punching really hard, and he's different class. So I'm backing him all the way.
Denzel, I'm guessing you share the same sentiment.
Oh, 100%. I didn't even know you had to ask me that.
Denzel don't want that work. You don't want to jump in with Chris.
I don't want to jump with Chris. The guy stings like a bee, bro. With his little hands back. No, Chris. I've got Chris all the way. I'm confident in my whole team, man. That when I come in the gym and I see everyone training and stuff, and I look around, like I might be waiting for sparring, and I'm watching these guys spar. I'm excited about all of them. I just can't wait to see all of them fight. Chris and Louie. I'm looking at Louie. Oh, this guy's gonna be a problem. He's gonna be a handful for his opponent. I'm looking at Chris and I'm thinking, damn, this guy's about to put someone to sleep. He's about to get arrested in his next fight.
That doesn't happen.
Damage, but it is what it is.
I was actually going to ask. I presumed like you, Louie, and Chris would spar because you're one weight below each other. How do these spars go? Who comes out on top usually?
Yeah, they're good spars as well. It's thing is, we're blessed because even out of lockdown, it's sort of perfect sparring and sparring that you'd want. So we're lucky to have it in.
Louie,
how do you find sparring with Chris?
Yeah, no, it's great sparring. Do you know what I mean? Like of all the people like Chris, I'm best to have someone like such a great fighter to get loads of rounds in the bank with, and no one like this kid. He's not on Chris's level. Do you know what I mean? So on Chris's level, obviously that goes without saying, but yeah, it's just great to have top sparring in camp, and that's enough. So all good, ready to go now.
Obviously, all of you down at the Peacock Gym. What's the vibe like, Denzel, in the gym right now? Are all of you back? I think, is it just the fighters that have got fights?
Yeah, just the fighters that have got dates and the ones that are helping us get ready for our dates. But it sounds like everyone, but it's not. We're a big team. Still a couple of boys missing. But the vibes is good, man. It's still good. We're still having a laugh. It's all fun and games all the time. A bit of banter, but when it's work time, we're serious. And it's probably a little bit better because we've got the space to ourselves. We ain't got to wait about too long for things to use. So it is good. We're getting more attention from the trainers because there ain't as much of us. So it's a good vibe. It was a good camp.
Louie, it's a bit of a sort of Peacock Gym dominant bill on Saturday night.
Yeah, you know that.
all on BT Sport. How are you feeling all that exposure? Quite high up on the card, only 5 fights.
Of course, exactly. It's an amazing opportunity, and especially where boxing ain't been on for such a long time, everyone's craving to watch it. So we have a lot of people viewing us, and it's going to be good for all of our careers. And we've all put the work in, and we're all ready to reap the rewards now.
Louis, you've got obviously Monty Ogilvie, hope I pronounced that right, on Saturday night. You know about him?
I know he's got 2 arms, 2 legs, and he's my weight, and he's going to get dealt with. Nah, he's a good fighter, and he's going to bring his A game and bring the best out of me. So yeah, I look forward to it, mate.
Is this a step up, do you think?
Yeah, it is, and that's what they're saying. He's done 9 fights and 1 loss, and he lost to a good kid as well, Nathaniel Collins, Scottish champion. So it's good, yeah.
Denzel, what do you know about your opponent going into Saturday night? You're 12-0, 10 KOs. What are you thinking ahead of Saturday?
Same as Louis, man. He's got 2 arms. I'm joking. He's a good fighter. He's a seasoned pro. He's been a pro for 10 years, and he's been a pro for 10 years. He's a bit slick fighter. I know he's going to bring it. I know he's going to try and win on Saturday, so I've got to be switched on either way. He's only lost to one person twice, which in Jack Armfield, which isn't a bad person to lose to, I guess.
Yeah, he's fought him twice. Is this a good sort of marker to see where you're at before you go on sort of British scene?
You could say that. For me personally, about sounding big-headed and stuff, I think I'm there already, but it's just to show everyone else that I'm there so they can stop getting at me on Twitter. But that's all right.
I've spoke to you for like the last year about the British title. That probably going to become vacant, I guess, when Liam William gets his shot. Is that something you're looking at?
Yeah, man. As soon as he vacates it, they need to phone me, man. I'm ready. Hit me up.
Get on to Denzel as soon as that goes vacant.
Yeah, man. I'll fight for it.
Chris, obviously, as I mentioned, you're fighting Ramez Mahmoud. Did you watch the Frank Warren card the other week? Superband,
yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I thought it was a good fight.
With Brad Foster and James Beach. What did you make of it?
Yeah, I thought it was a good fight. I thought Brad Foster started strong. He looked good. I thought he took a few of the middle rounds off, but then he finished strong as well. I thought it was a good performance.
Do you see yourself moving on towards that scene? There's lots of guys in the mix if you're to win on Saturday night.
Yeah, when I win, that's the next step, I'll have the Southern area, be a little bit higher in the rankings, so probably a more meaningful fight coming up next.
Denzel, I mentioned sort of the gym vibe earlier on. Seeing sort of Chris fighting for Southern area, all you boys on the same card, does it make you proud of the gym kind of thing?
Yes, 100%. It gets me gassed. Not long before the lockdown, I think the last show before everything went pear-shaped, Sean Phillips, another one of our teammates, he won the Southern area. I was happy for him. I just thinking there's more titles in the gym now. Everything's looking better. Chris got his shot. He'll be fighting for his Southern area on Saturday. Hopefully Louis gets his shot too at some point. I'll be happy for him as well. Listen, if they all get theirs and I get mine last, it doesn't even bother me because I'm around champions. I'm doing the same thing as them. I know my time will come. I'm just happy to see them all progress, man. It's like family in there, so it's all good. I'm happy for all of them.
You're obviously also going to be quite high on the card on Saturday night. What do you make of that sort of being on BT Sport with all that exposure?
I think it'll be good. I think I should be a BT Sports fighter anyway. I don't think it should excite me. No, I'm playing, but it's a good opportunity. It's good. I think getting out there finally where we're all on the card, where it's about everyone on the card, rather than, let's say, people tuning in. I know it's my gimmick, but let's say people tuning in for a Dubois card and they're only watching the show for that. And then when we come on, they're going out for a drink or whatever. I think anyone that tunes in is tuning in for all 5 fights and they'll be watching all 5 fights. So it's an opportunity to pick up a new fan base. opportunity for people that are watching me to, or watching us to, figure out what kind of fighters we are and whether they take to us or not, and build us as TV fighters like we all want to be. So we impress on Saturday, we'll continue to be on TV, which I think is good. It's a good opportunity.
A question to all of you. I'll start with Louis. What do you make of fighting behind closed doors? Do you think does it affect you guys at all? Is it like a spar?
It's going to be different, but we all know that what we've got to do, and we know that Denzel just said this such a great opportunity and a platform for us to further our careers and that, and by looking good and making a statement, we can, secure bigger and better fights in the future. So I think with that in mind, we'll just be on our job, and we're all spiteful, and we wanna win big. So God willing, it shouldn't be a problem.
Chris, what about for you with the title fight? Does it make any difference?
No, obviously it's a shame that all my friends and family aren't there, but at the same time, everyone's going to be watching on TV. Plus, a lot more people will be able to see our names and our stars and stuff like Denzel said. So it's, at the end of the day, at least they're still able to watch it.
What's the plan for like the next 2 days, 3 days? Do you know what you guys are doing? I know you guys said you're off to dinner in a bit, so I won't keep you much longer. But what can you do? Is it dinner together? Is it in the room? Like, what's going on?
Listen, I just know I'm taking as many naps as possible.
Yeah, take it easy.
Do you have to train?
We've all
Do you
been-
train at
we've all
all?
been-
Yeah, we'll be training. We'll be training. We still got to cut. We still got to make that weight. I think I look on weight anyway, but we still got to make sure everything's on point. We don't miss a step. So we'll be training. Nothing heavy though. Just keep ourselves moving and keep ourselves active. Otherwise, and falling asleep on Saturday as well.
On fight day, is something I've always wanted to know. Like, what is sort of the mindset like? How do you guys individually go into like a fight date? Do you even think about it? The fact you're going to get punched in the face or punch someone in the face in like a few hours?
No, we get punched in the face every morning.
Yeah,
I don't think about that, but no, I'll let you guys answer. Go on, say.
Go on.
Well, I listen. For me, it doesn't change anything. It's just for me. I'm excited. I'm like, finally, we get to go there. I think until I'm getting my hands wrapped, that's when it kicks in. Other than that, I'm just in the hotel, or I'll be in my house or whatever. I don't really get like nervous or anything, or feel anything other than I know it's fight day. Until I start doing my hands, that's when I kind of know it's real. That makes sense.
Yeah, you feel it's on, innit? At that moment, innit, when you're getting ready to fight, then that's when, for me anyway, that's when I start to get butterflies and that, but in a good way, it's like, this is it now, we're here. But other than that, yeah, it's on your mind, but it's cool.
What about you, Chris? Is it the same for you?
Yeah, same here. Yeah, I sort of try to relax during the day, watch a bit of TV, just keep my mind busy, and then when you leave to get into the venue and get your hands done, that's when you have to switch on and really get yourself mentally ready for it.
Has the camps like varied at all this time round with sort of everything that's happened with restrictions and everything? Or has it just gone the same?
Hasn't varied that much, really.
Yeah, it's still just hard every day, innit?
Yeah, I don't think we've missed anything in camp. Been able to get the sparring we need and stuff. So I don't think that the restrictions have been tough on us like that. I think we've been able to do what we needed to do. So it's good.
Well, guys, I wish you all the best for your fights on Saturday night. Give me a prediction from all of you guys. Chris, I'll start with you. Your Southern Area title fight. How does it play out in your head?
It'll be Chris Bourke and the new Southern Area champion.
Yeah, that's what I like to hear.
Louis?
No comment. Now I wanna
comment. You can't sit on the
and I believe I can get it. So yeah, I'll say stoppage. We're winning.
Okay, and Denzel?
I'll see a win. I don't know how it's gonna come, but it's gonna come. But I just see a win, a big W and a big smile.
I see Denzel get a knockout.
Oh, yeah, I like that. I like that prediction. I need to see that one too.
Any round predictions, Chris?
Nah. I ain't gonna round prediction.
Well, lads,
Just don't blink. Don't mess around. Don't get up and go for a drink.
don't blink. BT Sport on Saturday night. All right, lads. Well, I wish you all the best. Enjoy yourselves. I don't know what you can do, but train, I guess, and eat, sleep. But I appreciate you coming on, and hopefully we'll catch up after.
All right, nice one.